abstract concept that some kids may find difficult is the idea of narrative perspective. And I limit it to basically 4 different narrative perspectives, omniscient being the most challenging. And, I tell them every perspective starts with the author, because the author and the narrator are in fact not the same thing. The narrator is a product of the author's imagination, and that narrator tells a story. In this case, here we have a narrator telling a story about a time when she was awesome and she was happy and everything was cool. Right? A timeless story of the ages. We have the narrator and we have the narrative. And this would be a good example of first-person narrative perspective. And first-person narrative perspective, of course, is probably the most accessible and simplistic concept for students to grasp. Okay? Omniscience starts the same way. Here we have the author. The author has a story in mind. Okay? But this time the narrator is not a character in the author's story. Okay? When you think omniscient, what I think anyway is Santa Claus right away. He's like the symbol of omniscience because he knows what you're up to all the time. He sees when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. Okay, whatever good or bad that you're up to, he knows what's going on. He can see right into your head and into your heart. Right? And that's what the third person narrator does. All-knowing, all-seeing. Okay? So here I have an eye, and this represents the all-knowing, all-seeing eye. And if this is a narrator, this narrator is going to tell us what these characters are thinking. Over time, this is actually something you can do with your students. Here we have the Anunnaki symbol of the Sumerian people. This symbol basically is representative of omniscient powers. And these troubadours, what are they up to? Oh, he's thinking about the Wu-Tang. Have fun with this. It could be like half a class assignment with this program. Let's do it one more time. The omniscient symbol. Here's some legionnaires. This is a good example of limited omniscient because, of course, now we only see what one character is thinking. Now, there are other reasons why authors choose the omniscient perspective, and first and foremost, if they have to deal with multiple settings and they want to, cross time and space in a hurry, you have to use omniscient, right? A first-person narrator can only be in one place. Okay, they're relaying information about what they experienced.